G'day everyone, just a quick video to introduce you to the Dugong, which is the newest and largest tanker from Nava. So I'm not going to run through absolutely everything on the ship, everything is labelled, but I will just go through a couple of things that might not be immediately apparent. So first of all, when you first get on the ship, the only thing that works are the doors, the elevators and the lights. None of the other things will work until you come in here into the pump room and close all the breakers. Each one of these is a separate system that you can isolate if necessary. Like if you're using your emergency power, backup power to start the engine. First thing you want to do is fire up the generator. You can also do that from down below. Give it a little bit of wheelie. Change the gear. Now we're getting decent fuel economy with our generator. It is a diesel electric boat. A ship rather. And that'll get you moving. You can monitor your electricity state with the battery gauge there. So that's now too much propeller for the generator setting, but only a slow drain. You've got 800 amp hours as maximum. Over here we have a display that shows you what your thrusters are doing. You've got 4 thrusters, 1 on each corner, and they allow you to turn the boat either turn the ship on the spot or move it sideways. When you're moving it sideways, I suggest you trim, like hold Alt, get this menu, and you use up and down arrows to increase the thrusters throttle, no more than about 8%, because it will tip the boat a little. If you use, you don't trim it, you just hold down your arrow, it tips significantly. You won't be able to roll the boat over, but it will make you feel uncomfortable. It makes me feel uncomfortable anyway. So the little PWC jet ski thing at the front, that's there in order to let a second player be deployed and get ahead of the boat to go to the work site and let the gantry crane down or open the bridge or whatever is necessary. Don't get more than 1.5 kilometers from the boat because it will despawn. Same with the lifeboats. So if you're waiting for a rescue, then stay near the wreck, no more than probably 1 kilometre away from the wreck, or go to the nearest island. The PWC is also available separately, so if you load it on as a separate item when you say spawn the ships separately, then it won't be subject to that. But if it's spawned as one item with the tanker, then that'll be the case. We've also got these lifeboats back here. I'll quickly demonstrate how they work and then let you guys sort it all out for yourselves. There's actually one other thing before I do that. This is intended to be, or it's my version of, my imagining of what a crude tanker, a little tiny crude tanker would look like. So, crude tankers have heaters to make their cargo less viscous and easier to pump. So from here, in the pump room, if you wanted to, say, start up the extraction pumps on any one of these tanks, the first thing you have to do is to hit the cargo heater button, which unlocks that. It does nothing beyond that, it's just a flavour thing. There is pump controls also on the deck for each individual pump. And these hoses allow you to extract, and the fixed points allow you to inject to each different tank. If you wanted to daisy chain, so you only have to fill the front one and they all sequentially fill all the way back, then I've colour coded the connectors, so yellow goes to yellow and blue goes to blue, etc. You should only make this last connection if you're intending to, if you have diesel in all the other tanks, because this is the entry for the injection point for the diesel for the generator, rather than cargo per se. But if you're carrying all diesel, then you could essentially get a 90,000 litre tank, which you could go quite far on. Alright, so having explained that, now go deploy the lifeboats. This is not a good advertisement. There we go. So I've got a close hatch button in here. I'm going to go into launch position, which raises on the piston that's underneath, and then when I hit the next button, you'll be released from the clamps at the rear, roll down those wheels be free. And then once you're off the boat, you've got a simple on-off for the motor and a crude rudder control, so you can head in the direction you wish to head. Alright, well guys, I hope you enjoy the Dugong class tanker. It's been designed for survival games where you've sort of medium to late game, you want to do some fluid trading and make some decent money, or fill up your base with one big hit. So I hope she serves you well.